Kailyn Lowry of Teen Mom fame recently opened up about a recent tragedy. The MTV star lost a member of her family. Sharing her feelings during this time, she revealed the tragedy took place after a recent emotional reunion. Kailyn Lowry opened up about a recent loss during a podcast episode in 2010. Kailyn appeared in an episode of 16 and Pregnant. She later became part of the main cast of Teen Mom 2. The same year she appeared on 16 and Pregnant. Kailyn gave birth to her son Isaac Rivera. Since then, she's had other children including Lincoln Lux, Creed, Rioverse, and Bally. Kailyn Lowry recently Kailyn appeared on an episode of the Barely Famous podcast. During her appearance, she shared tragic news within her family. Her father, Raymond, recently passed away at the age of 66. Breaking down in tears, Kailyn shared that she lost her father after having only met him for the second time 2 weeks prior. Raymond had been in hospice after dealing with stage 4 COPD. This lung disease causes breathing problems in patients. Kailyn revealed that an aunt had broken the tragic news to her. 14 days earlier, she had flown to Dallas, Texas to confront him at his bedside. Kailyn opened up about what changed her thoughts about her father. Opening up, Kailyn admitted that she feels she would have had different feelings if this concerned her mother, Susie, who she is also estranged from. She shared, "It's kind of interesting because I'm telling people that if they have that feeling to reconnect with someone to go do it, but I don't have that for my mom. It doesn't make me contemplate. It doesn't make me want to change my mind. The only thing that I'd want to go talk to her about is sort of confront her with the information that my dad left me, and I believe him." Teen mom Kailyn Lowry, in a Patreon video released this past Thursday, Kailyn admitted that her feelings concerning her father changed after learning he had tried to see her, in spite of being estranged from his daughter for around 30 years. As noted by the U.S. Sun, she shared she learned that her father's absence was court-ordered after he allegedly kidnapped her as a child. Kailyn also shared on how she plans to honor her father with family in Texas. With the news, Kailyn shared more information about her father. She claimed she would not attend a funeral for her father should there be one, noting he was being cremated. However, she shared that family would come together in Texas to honor his life in November. She also shared that she was waiting on the results of a DNA test to learn more about her family. Kailyn's co-host Kristen Hook also asked the MTV star how she was feeling overall. She admitted, "Monday was really hard for me. And it was weird because I'd cry and then I'd be fine, and then I would cry and then I'd be fine as if nothing was happening." Kailyn Lowry, "But it's weird because I do feel disconnected from him. But I'm so emotional about it, and I'm having a hard time understanding that part of it because I don't understand why I'm emotional about it when I haven't had a relationship with him my whole life, so I really don't know." What is your reaction to this story? What do you think about Kailyn Lowry's recent share? Have you been following Kailyn Lowry's story? Kailyn Lowry, a prominent figure from MTV's Teen Mom 2, recently shared heartbreaking news about the loss of her father, Raymond, who passed away at the age of 66. The revelation came during an emotional episode of the Barely Famous podcast, where Lowry opened up about her complex feelings surrounding her father's death, which occurred just 2 weeks after she reunited with him for only the second time in her life. This deeply personal tragedy has sparked conversations about family, estrangement, and the emotional weight of reconnecting with loved ones. A life in the spotlight. Kailyn Lowry first entered the public eye in 2010 when she appeared on MTV's 16 and Pregnant, documenting her journey as a young mother giving birth to her first son, Isaac Rivera. Since then, she has become a mainstay on Teen Mom 2, sharing her life as a mother to 7 children: Isaac, Lincoln, Lux, Creed, Rio, Verse, and Valley. Over the years, Lowry has been candid about her personal struggles, including her strained relationships with her parents, particularly her father, Raymond, and her mother, Susie. Lowry's journey has resonated with many fans as she has navigated the challenges of parenthood, relationships, and personal growth under the scrutiny of reality television. Her recent podcast appearance, however, offered a raw and unfiltered look into a deeply personal loss that has left her grappling with conflicting emotions. A painful loss after a long-awaited reunion. During the Barely Famous podcast, Lowry broke down in tears as she revealed that her father, Raymond, had passed away due to complications from stage 4 chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, a lung condition that causes severe breathing difficulties. Raymond had been in hospice care in Dallas, Texas, at the time of his death. Lowry shared that she had only recently reconnected with him, flying to Dallas just 14 days earlier to visit him at his bedside. This was only the second time in her life that she had met her father, with whom she had been estranged for nearly 3 decades. The reunion was prompted by a desire to confront Raymond and seek closure. Lowry explained that an aunt had informed her of his deteriorating health, urging her to visit before it was too late. "I flew to Dallas to see him," she said, her voice heavy with emotion. "It was the second time I'd ever met him. And then, 2 weeks later, he was gone." A complicated relationship. Lowry's relationship with her father was fraught with complexity. In a Patreon video released shortly after the podcast, she shared new details that reshaped her perspective on their estrangement. According to Lowry, she learned from Raymond during their reunion that his absence from her life was not entirely by choice. She revealed that his absence was court-ordered after he allegedly kidnapped her as a child, a revelation that stunned her. "I didn't know about this for most of my life," Lowry said. "It changed how I saw him. I realized he had tried to be there in his own way." This new information softened Lowry's feelings toward her father, though she admitted that her emotions were still tangled. "It's weird because I feel disconnected from him, but I'm so emotional about it," she said. "I don't understand why I'm crying when I didn't have a relationship with him my whole life. It's hard to process." In contrast, Lowry noted that her father's death did not inspire a desire to reconnect with her mother, Susie, from whom she is also estranged. "If this had been about my mom, I don't think I'd feel the same urge to reconnect," she admitted. "I'd want to confront her with what my dad told me, but it doesn't make me want to repair things with her." Honoring Raymond's memory, Lowry shared that her father was being cremated, and she does not plan to attend a formal funeral. However, she revealed that her family is organizing a gathering in Texas in November to honor Raymond's life. "It'll be a way for us to come together and remember him," she said. Additionally, Lowry is awaiting the results of a DNA test to learn more about her father's side of the family, a step she hopes will provide further insight into her heritage. During the podcast, Lowry's co-host, Kristen Hook, asked how she was coping with the loss. Lowry described the emotional roller coaster she experienced in the days following her father's death. "Monday was really hard for me," she said. "I'd cry, and then I'd be fine, and then I'd cry again. It's like I'm grieving someone I barely knew, and I don't fully understand why it's hitting me so hard." Lowry's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of seizing opportunities for connection and closure, even when the outcome is uncertain. Her willingness to share her grief publicly has sparked meaningful conversations about family, loss, and the courage it takes to confront the past. As she prepares to honor her father's memory in Texas, Lowry is taking steps to understand her roots while continuing to build a future for herself and her children. What are your thoughts on Kailyn Lowry's recent share? Have you been following her journey on Teen Mom or her podcast? Share your reactions and insights below.